departure, good afternoon, American 1437, 2,200, climbing 8,000.
American 1437, Charlotte, departure, radar contact.
Coast, Denver 5463, descending 180 for opens at 17,000.
5463, Charlotte, approach, cloud altimeter 3011, descend and maintain 13,000.
11 down to 13,000, Denver 5463.
American 1437, turn left heading 270.
Left heading 270, American 1437.
American 1925, contact Atlanta Center 133.15.
All departure, Fremont 978, 25, climbing 8, and 360.
Fremont 5978, Charlotte, departure, to contact your reception on distance frequency, say your altitude.
3,000, climbing 8,000.
Thank you. Frontier 3076, Charlotte, departure, to contact the altitude. Frontier 3076, roger. Turn right heading is 090.
Departure straight 5172, 215, climbing 8, 360.
172, Charlotte, departure, to contact. Frontier 3076, clear direct Lilith, climb and maintain 16,000. Frontier 3076 for Lilith, direct Lilith. Fremont 5978, climb and maintain 16,000, critter.
16,000, direct critter, Fremont 978.
Whiskey 5172, climb and maintain 16,000.
Contact 16,000, direct 5172.
American 1437, clear direct Bobsley, climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000, direct Bobsley, American 1437.
Whiskey 5172, clear direct Weasel.
Direct Weasel, Blue Street 5172.
Delta 5463, cross Kansas 1010,000.
Kansas 10,000, there, 54.
5978, contact Atlanta Center 134.55.
3455. Have a great day, sir. Piedmont 978.
Frontier 3076, contact Atlanta Center 133.15.
All right.
Whiskey 5172, contact Atlanta Center 134.55.
13455, Bishop 5172.
Frontier 1370, Frontier 1437, contact Atlanta Center on 135.35.
Righty. What is going on, guys? Good to see you. Welcome back to Charlotte-Douglas International. Morrow Aviation live here. Steph, look at you. Good afternoon. Brian and I are just hanging out at the airport. Got a decent photo of the Etihad plane. Yes, she did. She got a very decent one. I'd share it with you if I knew how to do it. We'll share that on social media if she doesn't. But yeah, they are at the airport getting ready to jump out of here to London Heathrow. Hope you guys are having an excellent Friday afternoon. Pleasure to have you guys. Good to see you, Paul. Thank you, Steph. She is in travel mode, just hanging out, checking out the phone. (10-4), Paul. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Think we're good on AirNav. Think we're good on AirNav. Benji Jackson, good to see you. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Paul. Welcome indeed. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Betsy. Good to see you. Abs, nice to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you, Abs. Nice to see you. Thank you, Betsy. Matt Simmons, good to see you, brother. How's everything? Man, I hope you're doing well. That is awesome. Etienne. Oh, good to see you, my friend. Good afternoon to you. That's Etienne Joseph. Outstanding. Nice to see you, Etienne. We hope all is well. Steph and Brian are just winding it down, man. Getting ready for a blast off on a pair of GEs. 777 over to London Heathrow later on. She's departing around just short of 6 o'clock p.m. here Eastern Standard Time. Charlotte-Douglas International headed across the pond over to London. Safe travels to you, Brian and Steph. Absolutely, man. I am stoked for you. Thank you for the coffees, Paul. Thank you guys one and all for hanging out this afternoon. Let's take a look at the radar and see what is happening with us here. Okay. We are on one right operations today. My understanding is they changed some of the runway nomenclature, I think last night. But I'm not sure which one they changed. If they changed these or all of them, or just they're doing one at a time, or how that works, you know. Because they do have to paint the numbers on, you have to bring some, you know, equipment out and paint some very, very large numbers on the ends of the runways, along with actually hanging the placards and the signs along the way. So this was what, 18 center over here on this side, 18 right over there, 18 left behind me, directly behind us, 180 degrees. But now the fourth runway expansion is underway here. Over there, as you see in the middle, that bright stripe of fresh tarmac going in. So we're now going to have 19er on this side anyway, down on the right. We're going to have 19er left, right, and center, and then one left, right, and center. We are on one right operations today. 1836 is behind us. That's the only 1836 here now. That is an A319-112 American 1244 to Chicago O'Hare. Off in the distance. Al Henderson, good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Bee's Knees, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Pleasure to have you. It is a beautiful day today. Thank you. Good to see you, Bee's Knees. Dustin, you're out there. Got your brother. Hope you guys are faring well, man. Thank you, Paul. Paul might get a picture of my fellow mod sitting in one of the infamous rocking chairs made available. Ooh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I have total glare on the window on my side. There's an airplane coming, but let's look for Stephanie. She's over here somewhere. She sent me a photo of me. She's spying on me down there from somewhere. Can we see in there? Not at this. We'll have to crank up some settings. Absolutely hope you guys are having an excellent Friday afternoon. 15th of May 2026 here at CLT Charlotte-Douglas.
Ready 2348, contact Atlanta Center 135.35. 135.35.
Beautiful. Absolutely. It is beautiful right now. What is it? It is in the 70s. It's like 71 degrees. Is that right? Yep, 71 degrees and sunny here in Charlotte, man. You can't beat that. The humidity seems very low as well, which is also nice.
5334, Charlotte departure to contact.
Little guy going down to depart. Go for it. Good stuff, Steph. Yeah, by all means. Please do. CRJ 9. To Louisville, that would be PSA 5297. Yes. It's slow down there. What's going on here?
5334, turn right, heading 090.
They are definitely doing some work down here. I'm curious to know exactly what it might be. If they're, I guess that somehow or another is going to tie into the new taxiway. Perhaps that's the end of the new runway. Or the new runway is going to actually pass through that location, perhaps. It looks like that might actually be the case. And we'll continue on this way, I guess. Maybe. I need to look at the plan on that. Not done that in some time. Let's take a look at the overlook. Pretty cool. So they have some facilities over there, you know, some restrooms, etc., and so forth. Occasionally there's a food truck over there. Pretty tame Friday afternoon. Everybody's still at work and school. Couple of hours, that place will be absolutely stacked out. We were watching these guys from the other direction. I tried to come over here last time. We're almost dead across from you. Is that right? What the heck? That's right. Yes, the picture she took was like, let's see here. I'm going to have to do some stuff. Let's just use the ISO. Nothing but glare. Oh. I wonder if we'll be able to see in there by the time they'll already be on the airplane by the time we can see anything. They're safe. They're safe from our spying eyes. That's the last thing they needed right now. Man, I am stoked for you guys. Hope it's an excellent journey. I know you've been excited about it for some time. To get my pan speeds down. Super quiet over here without Spirit Airlines anymore. Perhaps that will be JetBlue gracing our presence before long. I believe someone said in the chat that it would be June or July, one or the other. One of the two. Almost dead across from me. I can see figures moving down there. Sideways, you know. Of course. All I see are reflections of buses. There goes one. There goes another one. There they are. Steph and Brian are over here somewhere. Yeah, because she took a picture of me. It was like here. Something like that. Brian's probably already taken several shots of me with his telephoto cell phone lens.
Booking 5334, contact Atlanta Center 133.15. American 1244, climb and maintain 16,000.
Apologies in advance for the two or three times I'll have to reboot this camera on today's stream. For some reason, I don't know why, but I'm just having trouble. This thing. Absolutely, Paul would love to do that. Good to see you, Eddie N. Thank you, Abs. Matt, appreciate you. My brother, that is awesome. The Eddie Hod in our fearless leader. Uh-oh. She started a Flickr page of the whole ordeal. I told her, subs will be lost. She's not going to listen. She didn't, because she's awesome. Good to see you, Crew Chief Jay. Thanks for stopping in, man. Hope you're having a fine afternoon, man. You're good. You're good, Steph. Stephanie will be on, I guess she said, what would you say, A12? She told me earlier. I think it was A12 or A19, one or the other. It's on the other side, I think, of where we are right here, because, of course, we have a, 3, 5. Let me turn off mine. 7, etc., and so forth, and it wraps on around. So I'm not sure exactly which one that would be. She'll be docked over there, most likely away from us. She will probably arrive around 3 o'clock, is my guess, something like that. And the Spirit Gate is, yes, the former Spirit Gate is behind them. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Except they're over here. So they're kind of more towards the center of the runway, of the in between the two, in this general direction. Even though their gate, I think, is over here, if I'm not mistaken on that. Okay, so A24 starts over here. There's a couple, one departing, one arriving. These are 24, 26... 28, etc., and so forth. So, yeah. Probably in this area. Where A2... There's no A2. Interesting. We'll kind of spy on them. They're down there.
Jump operations, Mid Carolina Airport at 1,001 minutes.
Paul's telling Steph to break out a window so we can see her. That's funny. Oh, gosh. 7172 making their way down 2157 Delta Airlines to Atlanta. .175 long range to JFK. Delta Brickyard 5762. Most likely, I can't imagine. She'll probably go off over on the other side. She'll go over to 36, I bet, to go off that way. Seems like everything going north prefers that, and I can see why. I guess that is the furthest in that general direction. They don't have to cross paths, etc. No shortage of action going on out here, though, man, in terms of construction. Still have a little ways to go. It looks like they're not slated to open until 2027. Looks like they opened the Overlook early, much earlier than I thought they were going to. A little dust devil going on over here.
Park Charlotte VOR heading 270, and we'll get you on course just shortly.
How a tornado works. Crazy. So there is a bit of a lull typically, historically speaking, around noon here at Charlotte. But apparently, I'm learning that there is another one at 2, which is usually right when I schedule a stream. Sorry about that, guys. It's the perfect time for me to arrive, though, from Roanoke. The timing works nicely.
Post 5297, contact Atlanta Center 132.
12, say that again, Blue 5297.
Post 5297, 132.62, Atlanta Center.
182.
Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place right now. Let me see here. Paul and Stephanie are distracting me with chats. Funny stuff, I'll tell you that. Talking to each other. Hilarious, man. Hope you guys are having an excellent Friday. You have made it to the end. Speaking of it's at the end, we're at the end of yet another one. You can see me. Uh-oh. She can see me. That's crazy. I feel like I'm in a movie or something. Oh, that's Paul. Uh-oh. Is she videoing me? Uh-oh. That's crazy. Well, there's not much happening in that general direction. Some people are spying on me down here. I'm going to have to open the aperture and be severely disappointed that I'm not going to be able to find them. All we'll find are glares of mulch, and I see people. They'll probably be panning right by them. We're supposed to be watching aircraft, guys, I know. Now we're after the Hutchison family. They're not down there. What am I doing? Got lost. Sorry, guys. Let's go back here. Sorry about that. So we do have one aircraft making her way back for departure. Good to see you, Dustin. Right on time, brother. Are you kidding? Right on time. Crew Chief Jay. Good stuff. You're over to the top, up left. You're shooting over here, too. Good stuff. Good to see you down there, man. Outstanding. Yeah. Later at night so I can see her. Absolutely. So they can't hide either. Good stuff. So we have an A321-231 to Fort Myers. That is American Airlines 2704. 17-year-old airframe, December of 2008. Wow, 2008 was 17 years ago, man. That's nuts. American 2704, 2704. Is Etihad here today? Is this an Etihad day? I think Friday is an Etihad day. I can't remember. Maybe not. Okay, today is an Etihad day. So, I guess she'll wake up and spin around on us here in just a little bit. Usually around 3:15 these days. Something like that. 321, 231 to Fort Myers. I have to slide the camera back in the saddle a little bit here after this one.
Delta 2157, contact Atlanta Center 135.35.
35, Delta 21.
Okay. Number 7 Sierra Foxtrot, clear direct to Asheville, descend to maintain 10,000.
Okay, now I feel like Stephanie's spying on me while I'm shooting. I might have to change locations. I'm not sure I can handle the pressure. A triple pulling in here. Is this Stephanie's flight? You gonna turn in this way, or are you going around to the stables?
Departure American 2704, 2.4.
Looks like they're going around.
2704, short departure to contact, turn left, heading 270.
Let's turn 270, American 2704.
Oh, she's flashing. Are you on 722 Alpha November? Steph, I wonder. That looks like a triple dash 3 to me. Could be a 2. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
2704, turn left, heading 230.
Let's turn 230, American 2704.
Hope these guys get some good sleep on their flight, man. Wake up. Hey, we're there.
Back 1170, turn right, heading 090.
Okay, so they are coming over here. This might be your flight.
2704, climb maintain 16,000.
Oh, wow. So they have a layover. They have 5 hours in a lounge at London Heathrow before heading over to Brussels, finishing their journey. This could be your aircraft, Steph. I don't know. 772, is that right? I mean, let me see here. I'm going to have to go to Charlotte-Douglas. Departures. Skimmy on up to 5:55 p.m. Okay, good. Thank you, Paul. You beat me to it. I was in the process. That is her plane. That's Stephanie's aircraft right there. It's not the livery we want, but we'll take it. It is not the absolute best, but we will take it. It is very close to it. I guess she'll turn in at some point here. Stephanie and Brian's limousine across the pond here, docking.
American 1170, contact Atlanta Center 133.15.
Always a nice sign to see it being tugged over from the stables, because you know it's received some good TLC and you're in good shape. They spooled up those fans and checked it all out. Feeling confident about the situation. Excellent to see you, Dustin. Hope you're having an excellent day, man. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Bees Knees. You guys are awesome. Touching down on the far side over there, you see Madison, Wisconsin, and A319-132.
American 2704, contact Atlanta Center 133.15.
3315, good day, American 2704.
That is a good question. That is a good question. Paul is wondering why it's being towed and not just at gate, and it could be that, it seems like, sometimes, it was just one that was sitting over at the stables today that they traded out for another, or, scheduled maintenance stop, would be a guess. But they, do sit over here, as we see. They rotate them, apparently. I'm sure there's some schedule that they work by on that, but man, I really want to do a stream from down there on that end of the world one day. Catches a different angle. Nice and calm out here at the airfield this afternoon, man. Not a lot of dust being kicked up, not a ton of debris in the air or dirt and dust for the aircraft to have to contend with. That's good. I'm sure the pilots appreciate that, even though they're stoked about the new arrangement here, no doubt about it. A321 out of Jacksonville going to touch down in the background. Next up for us on departure is going to be, I never know how to pronounce this word. Let's open this up. North Eleutheria, I guess. Eleutheria or Eleutheria? Thera. Eleuthera. Okay, Eleuthera. Got me on that one, guys. Once again, we have some stuff happening down here on the midfield taxiway, former midfield taxiway. CRJ7, PSA 5642 making her way. Really, really slow right now, guys. But not for long. All happens at once over here. You know how it is. 234, probably about a half an hour out, I would guess. For Etihad at this point. Telling you, Steph, we're going to lose subscribers. You keep pointing them to that link. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Stephanie's down there, somewhere behind green glass, hiding conveniently, safe from our view, behind a very serious glare, sharing pictures of me over on Flickr. Fun stuff. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate it. Taking me closer to my son, so the livery does not matter. I'm with you. She is going to see her son in Brussels and is stoked about the notion. As it should be. On that aircraft right there. Which will be pushing back and departing on us here. How far away are we? Where are we right now? It is, well, shouldn't have too bad, too far. So it's 3 hours to wait in there. That's crazy. It seems like an eternity, Steph. Good time to have a deck of cards or something, play some rummy. That's the extent of my card knowledge. Rummy. CRJ7, 5642 PSA, North Eleuthera, wherever that is. Sounds far away, but it's a, you know, CRJ7, can't be but so far. Sheet will be followed by not available, A321-211, American Airlines 2420, America's favorite destination. CRJ has yet to make the turn down there. Should see Eddie Hahn here in just shortly. I'm assuming it's the 789 Dreamliner. I guess they've committed to that airframe now for the remainder. That was the original plan anyway. They had been running the A350-1000 for those of you that were able to catch it early on in the first couple weeks. Oh boy. Absolutely, Paul. Indeed. Finishing packing, waiting for B's knees, get home to get down to Dulles for the night. Oh, that's awesome. Good stuff, man. I hope you guys get some good stuff tonight. You always do. They always go check them out. Delta Whiskey Aviation Plus. Right here on YouTube, man. Got some good stuff at Dulles. Really is nailing the evening and morning light scenario down there. That is really the time to do it. When I was shooting static videos, that was the very best. Safe travels to you guys, man. That is awesome. We'll go there next. That's our next trip. We'll be to Dulles. Head on back up DC. Check out some international heavies. We've had a nice week here in Charlotte. Appreciate you guys greatly. The bee's knees. Man, I'm going as fast as I can. That's great. You guys are awesome. Excellent channel. A321-2112, not available, 2420. I'm hurrying. Oh, that's good stuff, B's knees. Yep. Super stoked about it. Been waiting a long time. Good times. Off to not available. Are we hearing tower? I need to check into tower here. Very nice. Hopefully the A223 will come our way. That'd be sweet. Anything else down there? Don't see it. We'll just have to wait and see what happens here. We have 738 to Nassau American 893 and our Delta 2819 to Minneapolis St. Paul A220-3. 4-year-old airframe. 808 nautical miles to Minneapolis. 25-year-old airframe, August of 2000 for Our 7378 to Nassau. 635 nautical miles closer to Nassau. Crazy. Do not see anything on the arrival. Little guy touching down on the far side out of Huntsville. We will get Nassau up first, it looks like.
2420, turn left heading 270.
270, American 2420.
It is an Etihad day, so she should be departing on us here in just a little bit. Absolutely, Dustin. Hope you guys have a good trip and get a lot of good stuff tonight over at IAD Washington Dulles. He'll put his findings up over at Delta Whiskey Aviation Plus. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you greatly. Appreciate you guys, one and all. Thank you. Hope you're having fine Friday afternoons. Sorry it's a little slow right now. She'll pick up just a little bit. Excellent time here, man. On Mother's Day. Good times on Wednesday and today. Couldn't ask for better weather. Still not seeing anything awake yet over on the other side. In terms of any Dreamliners, etc. and so forth. Let me grab my tea. Be right back.
Check 2420, maintain 16,000.
16,000, American 2420.
Cruise 642, contact Atlanta Center 133.15. Have a day. American 2420, contact Atlanta Center 135.35. Have a day.
35, you as well, American 2420.
Beautiful. Awesome, man. So is there a heavy going down here? Is that thing under tug? It is. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you. I had to freshen up my tea. Crew Chief Jay, thank you for checking in, man. He was down here shooting earlier on this end, under that little awning. Triple under tug. Okay. She's headed over to the stable. And now we have
American 893, South Departure radar contact, button 270.
270, American 896.
American 893, flight 210, if I'm the same 16,000.
210 up to 16,000, American 896.
Beautiful. Yeah, I just absolutely abuse this lens, you know, just racking in and out and in and out and in and out. Then I complain when it gives me trouble.
Departure lit up 2819, 2.5 for 8,000.
Oh, Lewisburg, little guy, CRJ on the move. Sorry, slipped by me there. My bad. Get some numbers on this. Safely en route. CRJ 7 to Lewisburg, 4830, Sky West. A319-132 to Omaha, American 961. Sheet will be followed by Harrisburg 7378, American 1329, and Piedmont 5876 to Bluntville 145 long range. SkyWest United Express 5992 175 long range. Embraer to Chicago O'Hare and a 145 Embraer to Augusta 6091. It's so nice to be back around the background noise. It's just if nothing else, the traffic below is so quiet over at the Overlook, and again, everything just feels so far away. You just don't get the ambient sound of airport that you get over at the garage. Oh, 1 second. One of those reboots we have to do here. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Back in 5 seconds. Apologies.
American 893, contact Atlanta Center 133.15. Have a good day.
7315, American 893, have a good day, sir.
American 961, 2300, climbing 8,000. American 961, South Departure radar contact for direct wave.
Direct wave, American 961.
Plane 19, traffic 158 miles southbound, about 319, 1,700, 10,000, 5 miles from your place. Got 4830, climb the same 16,000.
I'm between 16,000.
Got 2819, climb the same 16,000.
I'm between 16,000 up 2819.
ERJ to somewhere. We'll check the numbers on this in 1 sec. 5876 to Bluntville, ERJ 145 long range. Should be followed by Chicago O'Hare 175 long range. SkyWest 5992.
1329, 3000 right on 8000, 8360 is fine.
American 1329, subpark critter contact, go direct to critter.
Go to critter, American 1320.
Sub 2819, contact Atlanta Center 132.62, have a good day.
3262, good day, up 2819.
Second 961, climb maintain 16,000.
16,000, Mega 961.
Park being on application, $2,000 money down.
Team out 5876, subpark critter contact, go direct waves.
Direct waves, on page 76.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.62, have a good day.
Very nice. Chicago O'Hare safely en route. She will be followed by Augusta, Piedmont, 6091. Stay out at 200.
Roger, howdy, it's got 6992 2.1, climbing via the seat, accepting 8,000.
Got 6992, subpark critter contact, go direct waves.
Direct waves, got 6992.
Team out 5965, subpark critter contact, contact departure 124.0.
I really need to film or, use that focal range for a triple. My inclination is always to zoom in as close as I can when a triple is coming, and or somewhere close, Really have to force myself, and I don't know if I've ever really done it, to go wide and really capture all of the movement against the landscape. I need to make myself do it once.
6091, subpark critter contact.
Zero coming down on departure at present. Couple heading out over on the other side, which would be, what, 36? Yeah. That'd be a tough call.
6091, climbing 270.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Absolutely. Yeah, the sky is absolutely killing it today. We have some wispy cloud action going on over here to this side for our traffic report.
3455.
Yeah, 5992, climb maintain 16,000.
Climb maintain 16,000, go 5992.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm with you. I tell you, man, Dustin and Bee's Knees, if you guys, if everything is going out over on the other side, like out from the field, going out one right for departures, all the heavies, garage number 1. I'm sure you've probably done this, preaching to the choir here, but if you've never done it, jump over to the garage 1 and to the far left side and capture those departures coming right at you. That is sweet, especially in the morning when the sunrise is over on that side. I think I shot one stream over there, but there was so little action. I had a bad connection. My old router just didn't work very well over on that side, so I'll try the new one over there and see if we can get something over on Garage 1 sometime. It's not, maybe for an hour, Or at least when the heavies are departing and coming right at us like that, because that's a beautiful thing. Because they're coming right at you.
1691, climb maintain 16,000.
This is kind of exactly identical to the look that we have at Dulles when we're shooting
3262.
over there, like right over the cargo, if that terminal building were the cargo building. It'd be just like looking out over at 1 and 19 Center. And left and right. Looks like we have A321 231 to LAX. 1276.
1691 for direct duty.
Perhaps we will have Miami a Max 8, American 969. Usually do. Brickyard 3429 to Washington IAD, Washington Dulles, headed towards Dustin and Bee's Knees. Yeah, looking forward to get back up and doing some shooting at Dulles again. We'll do that shortly. A321 231 1276. We have some very important cargo that we need to see out of here today safely. Hey, speaking of cargo, here comes some now. That's a heavy. 7772, One World livery, 725, out of Dublin. Hang on a second here. I'm going to slip the tripod, camera back in the saddle while she's still out there a little bit. Let's do that. A little better. Still need to do it a little more. Beautiful.
1691 contact directional center 124.7 Yelp.
American 725, One World livery out of Dublin. 777-223 extended range. 25-year-old airframe. Little guy touching down in the background. Little ERJ, it looks like. 25 years old. December of 2000. 2000 was 25 years ago. $3,233 nautical miles from Dublin. 7 hours and 33 minutes. Outstanding. Beautiful aircraft. Still not seeing Etihad just yet. Greenville Spartanburg will be up next. Piedmont 6043. Where is Tower? Can we hear him? There they are. There we go. 6043 to Greenville Spartanburg. That would be a 65 nautical mile flight, 21-year-old airframe, February of 2000. Excuse me. 2005. Man, if the weather up in D.C. or up at Dulles in the suburbs of D.C. is as good as it is here in Charlotte, you guys are in good shape. You guys are in outstanding shape headed up to D.C. tonight. That's awesome. Alan Lee, good to see you, my man. Greetings to the northeast of England. That's Alan Lee, everybody, ATC. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Pleasure to have you as always, my friend, indeed. Serious glare on the computer screen. I need to get one of those glare protectors for it. That would be sweet, actually. Avs